Obscure movie check. What's a movie you've seen that you're convinced no one else has seen? I'll go first. Okay, so this is a 1947 movie about the making of the atomic bomb in the Manhattan Project, entitled The Beginning or the End. Now, I am convinced that no one who saw this in like the 1940s remembers it. It's not playing on any of the movie channels like AMC or Turner Classic Movies. No one's looking for this film, right? The only reason I saw it was by mistake. I had bought it instead of this other film I was trying to get called Beginning of the End. Not too bad of a film, though.
Tezuquatl, I beseech you, grant me the power so that I may curse the Buccaneer quarterback. Put his essence in this vessel so that I might smite him. This I beg of you, Tezuquatl!
So today is February the 6th, which means it's been 1 month since the attack on the United States Capitol building. Now, one question a lot of people ask about this is, how is this event going to be remembered? Say, 20, 30 years from now, what are people going to think? Well, I have a prediction of my own. I think people are going to celebrate it as a joke. It's basically going to be the next Guy Fawkes Day. Now, Guy Fawkes was this guy who tried to blow up the English Parliament in the 1600s. And since then, the people have celebrated the day that he tried to do it, November the 5th, as a joke. You know, they find some humor in this guy's attempt to blow up the government. And I think that's how January the 6th is going to be remembered, as at one time where a bunch of yahoos tried to lay siege to Congress, tried to take it over. I mean, especially when you look at the pictures. People aren't going to take this seriously. This is Ranking the States in Alphabetical Order, part 44. In 7th place, we have Connecticut. Latin, and this is Professor Proctor's Trivia. Seeing how next Sunday is Valentine's Day, we're going to do a Valentine's Day trivia. 1. According to legend, how did Saint Valentine die? According to mythology, who is Cupid's daddy and mommy? What gangster ordered the Saint Valentine's Day massacre? What famous magician was born February 14th, 1948? When were Hershey's Kisses first introduced? Put your answers in the comment section and you might win this adorable stuffed dolphin. This is Ranking the States in Alphabetical Order, part 45. In 6th place, we have Colorado. Okay, join us next time when we count down the final 5. So, this is Movie Reviews in 1 minute or less. Today we are looking at Space Sweepers. So, right off the bat, this movie was very confusing. I did not know what was going on a good chunk of the time. I didn't know where they were at and what they were doing. I know it's a foreign film, but I don't think that played a role in it. You know, the subtitles and the dubbing, which I went back and forth on, was alright. It's just I think the story was a little bouncy, shall we say. And the locations, it was kind of hard to tell where one thing was in relation to another. But aside from that, I thought the acting was good. I thought the sets were amazing, costumes, stuff like that, effects. So it's worth a look. We got a new program here on the channel. It's me reading Choose Your Own Adventure books. Okay, for those of you who are too young and don't know what the Choose Your Own Adventure books were, they were basically this series of books where the story was determined by choices the reader made. you'd be reading it, and they would say, hey, do you turn left or do you turn right? Now, if you turned right, you'd turn to page 5, and the story would continue there. Or you'd turn left, go to page 13, and you would fall into a pit of lava. Okay, so I am going to be reading a choose-your-own-adventure book. It's going to be interactive. You will be making the choices. And the first one is going to be, which choose-your-own-adventure book shall I read? The Green Slime or Space Vampire? You decide.
It's the day after your birthday. Your Aunt Beth has given you a chemistry set as a birthday gift. She has also left you in charge of your cousin Stevie while she and your mother are away. Stevie needs a lot of watching, Aunt Beth warns you. She's not kidding. Within 5 minutes, the kid has broken your model spaceship, glued together all your baseball cards, and stopped up the sink of the bathroom with tissues. Sit down in bed, you tell Stevie. Don't move or you'll be sorry. You open your new chemistry set, you take out the test tubes, which are filled with colored powders and liquids. You start mixing things together when the doorbell rings. Before you go downstairs to answer the door, you take a good look at Stevie. He's leaning up against the pillow. His eyes are closed. You think he's fallen asleep in the bed. You go to the door. It's your friend Jan. All of a sudden, you start hearing giggling upstairs. Who's that? It's only my cousin Stevie. He's 4.5. Don't you think you better go and find out what he's doing up there? Yes or no?